We're here with Dan Allcott of the Bryan Symphony Orchestra, the music director. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Yeah, great to have you. And it looks like we're getting ready to start the next season.
It's an exciting time of the year for me to start a new season. We started with our free outdoor concert, and that's always a great way to welcome a lot of tech family back to the community, people who are getting back in the swing of things. We always have a Labor Day weekend concert. And now we're ready to enter our subscription series.
Yeah, well, and it's always fun to have a show in the park. All the excitement of folks being there. They've got their chairs, the blankets, kids running around.
Fun atmosphere.
Yeah. So what's going on with this this new season?
Well, we are kind of capitalizing on a little bit of marketing and funding that we've been doing. Last spring, the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee encouraged arts groups to have a one-day event of online giving. And as we talked about it, we thought, well, let's just find a time and a place we can get a lot of our friends together, and we'll try and raise some money and get matching grants. So I thought of a fun place that I would like to be, and we came up with Beers for Brahms at Father Tom's.
No better place to be than Father
Tom's.
And
we had a great event, and the Middle Tennessee Community Foundation responded really well. We won several matching grants. They were so thrilled with our event. They actually came and took pictures of members of our orchestra to go in their annual report this year.
Oh, great.
So we responded as they had hoped, and we got some online gifts. And then part of that was just kind of moving forward with the idea of Brahms. And there was one Brahms symphony that I haven't conducted since I've been here, which is Brahms' Third Symphony. And so we're going to play that on our opening concert, along with a work that kind of is dear to us. It's called the Academic Festive Overture by Brahms. And it was written when he was given an honorary doctorate by the University at Breslau. He wanted to just write them a letter of thanks because he was not into the celebrity. And the guy who's head of the orchestra there said, no, you have to write a great work for us. So he wrote a work that has all these college drinking songs in it, and quotes all those, and really kind of carpe diem kinds of songs for young people. And it's actually one of his most popular works. We performed it at the free concert, but we'll also perform that on our concert. So heavy Brahms this year, honoring.
You're starting out with a bang. You're starting out with a Brahms.
Yeah. It's an awesome way to start the season, and as is normal, our mission is to perform works at the highest possible level so that our Crookville and Upper Cumberland audience can enjoy classical music played at the highest level, but also to present diverse literature. And so the works on this program span about a 100-year period from 1881 to 1985. There's a 1926 work by a Czech composer called Leos Janacek, and it actually features 9 trumpets. So it's kind of a fanfare way to start our season. I thought that would be a fun way to kick the season off. And then the other work on the program is called Maltese Cat Blues, and it's by the American composer Stephen Hartke, and it was written in 1985. And he's currently chair of the composition department at Oberlin Conservatory. He's a well-known composer. And he heard a recording of Blind Lemon Jefferson singing a song called Maltese Cat Blues, and it kind of stuck in his head. And so he based this whole symphonic work off this great blues riff.
Very nice. So there's going to be an overture, a big fanfare, but then also got a little bit of blues. You got a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything. Well, classical music has always been kind of derivative of things that happen around it. And people have this misconstrued idea that it's separate. Somehow it's on a pedestal, and it's nice that they revere it that way. But in reality, and Brahms is the perfect case scenario. He's a guy with a great sense of humor. So this guy asked him, he said, "No, you have to write us a great orchestral work." He says, "Okay, I'll do that. And I'm going to write exactly the work that you deserve at a college." So he had a great sense of humor, and classical composers are always looking for great inspiration. Stephen Hartke, I actually talked to him about the piece, and he said, it's kind of like an earworm. He just kind of got this piece of music, a blues piece, in his ears. Even the scratch of the record, it was an old record he had, and he was in South America, actually, I think on a Fulbright scholarship, and your call to home is strongest when you're away. And so he said probably his most American piece while he was in South America, because he was thinking of home.
All right, real quick, when's the next concert and how can they get tickets?
Concert is October 4th at 3 o'clock, and that's at the Bryan Fine Arts Center on the campus of Tennessee Tech. Parking is free on the weekends, so don't worry about that. The best way to go to find out about information is to go to the website, which is bryansymphony.org, BRYAN symphony.org.
Excellent. All right. Thank you again, Dan, for joining us. And we'll get back with more Discover the Upper Cumberland.